I recently shared a video of his eerie experience exploring an old, abandoned tunnel located just south of Chillicothe, Ohio. The tunnel, constructed in 1927 beneath railroad tracks, has seen little to no maintenance since it was built. Known locally for the many legends surrounding it, the tunnel has gained a reputation for being haunted. One popular tale involves a woman who, in the dead of night, placed her baby on the tracks just as a train was approaching. In another version, both mother and child were tragically hit by the train. Their restless spirits are said to haunt the tunnel to this day. Another chilling story from 1990 involves a woman who was found dead, wrapped in a waterlogged mattress near the tunnel's edge. Her baby was discovered nearby. Ever since, many who venture through the tunnel after dark claim to hear unsettling noises or catch glimpses of a ghostly figure holding a baby. These reports have earned it the name Crybaby Tunnel. One evening, Levi decided to explore the tunnel alone, hoping to see if the legends held any truth.
So I've been down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place that's local around my area, and they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or her body was dumped right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there. A dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff, bro. This place is spooky. Is anybody out there? Hello? Right. No. 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 I know you guys heard that. I know you guys heard that. I ain't going down there. If you guys think I'm going down there, you're crazy.
As he ventured deeper into the darkness, the unmistakable sound of a baby crying echoed through the tunnel. Fearful that the stories might be true, Levi stopped in his tracks, unsure whether to proceed or retreat. Not willing to risk it, he quickly left the tunnel. However, the strange events didn't end there. A few days later, while home alone listening to music, Levi started hearing bizarre noises. Shh.
Hello? Oh my God, bro. Spill my water. I ain't grabbing that yet. Hello?
It was as though something in the house was mimicking his own voice. Investigating the sounds, he found nothing and no one. On another occasion, while watching TV, he captured something on camera.
I figured I'd document this. My door keeps, it's like moving on its own. It's like making noises and stuff like that. And my cats don't bump on the doors or try shutting doors and stuff, you know. Most they'll do is like scratch at the doors and whatnot, but I don't know if I'd be able to catch it on camera. It woke me up, so I guess we'll see. Let's see if it goes. Anybody there? Bro. Huh? Let's see if draft maybe.
His door suddenly slammed shut by itself, and moments later, a shadowy figure appeared briefly before disappearing. Could it be that something followed Levi home from the Crybaby Tunnel? Share your thoughts in the comments. The following clip was forwarded by Mordem X, and he tells me that it was recorded during a family gathering in South America. The aunt of the two little boys was recording them at the time, as they were playing around with a tricycle. Nothing weird happened that day, nothing that was really noticed at least. However, when the woman was checking the video later with her husband, they found something really strange popping up in the mirror. The woman stated that nobody was standing behind her and that everybody else was sitting at the table at the time. So how do we explain this head popping up? Was it something paranormal? Maybe a deceased family member? This is another pretty infamous recording that was caught by a couple of friends who were exploring a supposedly haunted tunnel system. Many legends speak about the strange and inexplicable captures that had been taken in there over the years. Apparently, even a few people had lost their lives in there, on adventure trips or other unexplained occasions. So it is believed that the souls of these poor folks could still be roaming the tunnels. After scouting out the systems for more than an hour, something really creepy unfolded right in front of the camera lens.
One bite. Yep.
Now turn off the...
Okay, turn off the lights.
You see anything?
Yeah. Toss it down. Dude, it's not bright enough. Crack the other one. That was lovely.
Let me try to take the other one too.
I don't think you're throwing out enough light here.
Anything?
What the?
The second, one of the young men is igniting his glow sticks. Out of the darkness behind him, there appears a scary looking face, and it's peeking over his shoulders. Of course, they made it out of there as quick as they could. But what makes this incident even more sinister is the creepy noises that we can hear at the end of the video, which most likely stem from something else in these tunnels. What a terrifying night for them. The following clip has been shared by Erwan Bomank, and this was apparently captured on a construction site of some sorts, and they caught something quite interesting in the distance, it reads. Let's take a look. Oh, we don't see anybody there at the time. Also, it reads that there should not have been any bystanders, so the uploader speculated that this could be kuntilanak, perhaps. Do you agree with that? And now we want to take a look at some updates that have been posted by Kitty K38, who's living in a haunted house with her family. Just to refresh your memory, for whatever reason, there seems to be an entity which is regularly tampering with items in their basement, for example.
Guys, sticks are on the ground. That's oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm going upstairs, oh no.
This night, their stationary security camera that they have put up in the basement captured some really odd activity. There's many things going on, so take a really good look. In particular, there seems to be a dark hovering shadow in the top left corner. It appears moments before the picture is being thrown to the ground. Some speculate that this could be the entity responsible for all the mischief. Also, take note of the light anomaly here. Could it be the spirit making its way towards the corner? The following night at around 1:36 AM, the camera notices some motion right next to the camera, and the sensor makes it rotate towards the candle. The candle that used to be off, but now it is lit. How weird. Who would leave a candle on in the midst of night? Kitty states that it was certainly no family member. And then there's another terrifying clip that Kitty has shared. In it, we possibly can see the dark entity peeking out from the laundry room after making one of Kitty's African masks fall off the wall. Is it the evil spirit? We can't be certain here, but we will keep an eye on the further developments. Of course, we know that there's a lot of accidents occurring on our roads on the daily. These accidents, which very likely turn those places into areas of negative energy, claim the lives of dozens of people week after week. The following footage was taken on a toll road and recorded on a dash camera. Apparently, the driver caught something quite terrifying on his nightly drive. On the right side of the screen we can see a translucent figure standing right on the shoulder of that road. The uploader of the recording mentioned that they did notice that person, but that their appearance looked pretty off. A grey skin tone and unnatural stance. And they joked that it might have been a ghost at the time. Upon reviewing the footage, they noticed that even the rear camera had picked that figure up. And it was just standing there. Many people agree that it does not look like an ordinary person. Rather, it appears to be of paranormal nature. But what do you think? Do you believe it's just a regular person? Or perhaps the spirit of someone who lost their life on this road? Or what other explanation could there be? Now we are following the team of Kaka Sobrenatural, who ventures to a supposedly haunted family home. It is said that a terrible tragedy unfolded in this house, and apparently housing the spirits of its violent past. After setting up their equipment, the team checks out every room in this place, and slowly but surely, some unusual activity unfolds. It all starts with really odd noises. However, their camera captured something else that nobody saw at the time.
Gente, a família conta que quando eles estavam pousando nessa casa, aparecia um senhor sentado na poltrona dando risada, sorrindo. E isso era muito assustador, tanto que eles nunca mais quiseram pousar dentro dessa casa.
Fazer uma manifestação agora com a gente? Estamos na total escuridão.
Um cheiro de queimado. Cheiro de queimado. Eu não tô sentindo aqui um cheiro de queimado.
Como se tivesse uma fiação, queimar, alguém tá pegando fogo. Nossa, olha. Ó.
O quê?
Cara, pegou. Desculpa ter acendido a lanterna. Alguma coisa me pegou nas costas, cara. Eu senti assim como se tivesse passado.
Seemingly on edge, and after hearing and even smelling things, the unthinkable unfolds.
Sensacional, cara, visão noturna.
Nossa, cara, você viu? Nossa! Cara do céu! Meu Deus, Sandro! Nossa, cara, você viu?
Did you see that? A creepy-looking apparition is peeking at our investigators from the living room. It appears as if that thing is coming straight out of the wall, hovering over the sofa. Could this be the sinister ghost that the family has seen before in this residence? Quite terrifying how the eyes reflect back, isn't it? This clip was apparently captured in Poland by a woman who recorded this unusual dark object hovering in the sky right above her. She parked her car immediately, pulled out her phone and started recording. At first she wasn't sure if this was perhaps just a strange bird.
What is that? It's just floating in the sky. This is some crazy stuff. What is going on? Weird? Oh my gosh.
The woman states that this thing kept floating in the sky for a while until it mysteriously vanished. It reminds me a bit of the weird Dark Knight satellite images and videos that surfaced a few years back. And I'm really not sure if this was just an animal or something otherworldly. What do you think? And then there was another strange incident that was documented by a man in Oregon this past November. The same sighting had been reported by different people around the world, and they all speak of the same mysterious illuminated objects that are moving independently and leaving glowing trails in the sky, excluding drones as possible cause for this particular phenomenon. At first we can see two floating lights, when out of nowhere a third one appears. The man recording is pretty certain that this also was the doing of an extraterrestrial life form. But if that's not the case, what else could it be? I'm lost of words here. This video was shared by Night Ghost House, and we can see a man who was venturing to the haunted Drakelow tunnels in Kidderminster. He was hoping to make contact with one of the lost souls that might still be roaming inside these old tunnels. Equipped with a spirit box, he started to talk to them.
Are you stuck here?
Is it possible that a spirit was manifesting right in front of his ghost box? The man certainly believes that we are seeing the face of a spirit here. And mixed with the response we got, maybe this is the case. How eerie. The following clip was shared by the profile of The Unanswered Universe. It is said in the description that the following event unfolded as part of a creepy video diary, and the story goes that the man filming that night might have captured a terrifying shadow being manifesting right in front of him. Shortly after moving in, the man started to have really unsettling nightmares, and his partner told him that he had even started sleepwalking. How eerie. It didn't take long until the activity got even stronger and more spooky. Shadows started to show themselves ever so often in the man's home, and even poltergeist activity was witnessed every other evening. The uploader even claims that the man recording started to hear voices when nobody else was home. Then, one night, he could capture the following right in front of his home. would appear that this shadow thing is manifesting out of thin air. It then twists and moves in a really awkward fashion. That's why many believe this thing to not be human, maybe not even a ghost. Might the man have been contacted by demonic entities? Pretty nightmarish to think about that, isn't it? I guess we will never know for sure. Two boys were having a summer holiday sleepover, enjoying the freedom of staying up late. The boy on the left lived in the house, and with his parents away at a local sports event for the weekend, they were free to do whatever they pleased. Naturally, they decided to pull an all-nighter playing video games. What they didn't expect was that their fun would soon take a spooky turn. As they were absorbed in their game, a door in the background suddenly creaked open. Both boys exchanged uneasy glances, but they quickly brushed it off, assuming it was just the wind, and continued playing. Hours later, after their game ended, one of the boys decided to check out what might have caused the door to move. He found nothing unusual, no signs of anyone there, no drafts, no explanation. But just as he was about to turn back, something even stranger happened. A chair in the room slid backward on its own, with no one near it. The boy stood there, frozen and confused. Could it have been something paranormal? A man had been catching glimpses of eerie shadows out of the corner of his eye for a while, but one night, things took a dark turn that pushed him over the edge.
Okay, I'm back home. It's been about 3 days. I just got back from my hotel room, and I've still been witnessing uneasy feeling in here. It's the only way I can describe it. So tonight, I'm just trying to see if there's any type of communication. Whoever you are, I've caught you a couple of times on camera. Yo, what up? Ghost Golden Guns over here, and I'm going live right now because that's why. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? What the? What the? Who is out? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. What the? Hello? Who is there? Oh my goodness, please stop. What the? Please stop. Please stop. This is my house. Leave. Leave. This is my house. You're not allowed here. Leave. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh my goodness. What the?
Looking at, well, isolated to even multiple tornadoes. Those could potentially be strong. Those gusty winds as well, up to 60 miles per hour, will be likely, and the potential for damaging hail up to an inch.
At first, the cupboard slowly swinging open seemed like it could be explained away, a trick of the wind, or even someone using a hidden string. But then the door slammed shut with such force that it shattered that theory. The violent way they closed made it impossible to ignore. It wasn't just random movement, it felt deliberate, as if someone or something was shutting the doors from inside. Things only got stranger from there. Convinced something sinister was at play, the man decided to upgrade his equipment and bought an SLS camera, a tool often used in paranormal investigations.
Is there anyone there? Oh man, that's crazy. What the fuck, man? Who's there? Leave. Leave.
The camera revealed a stick figure, just as he'd feared, standing right in front of the cupboards. But that wasn't all. Right as the figure appeared on screen, the cupboard doors opened and closed again, only this time it was slower, almost as if in response to the entity's presence. This eerie interaction left him shaken, as it was clear now that there was some serious paranormal energy at work in his home. After this incident, the disturbances seemed to lessen, and for a while the man thought the haunting was over. He began to feel comfortable in his space again, but one night a wave of dread washed over him, an unsettling feeling that something was very wrong. Realizing that whatever had been tormenting him hadn't truly left, he frantically grabbed his camera once more. Although the footage he recorded was blurry, a dark silhouette was visible in the shadows, just standing there, watching. Was this a spirit or something more malevolent? Could it be a demonic entity lurking in his home? The encounter left him questioning everything. The next recordings were shared by Maximum Disclosure. The man states that a lot of paranormal events have been unfolding in their house. In particular, there seemed to be a lot of nightly activity. They could hear somebody walking up the staircase at night. The stomps were so loud at times that they decided to install a security camera on the second floor to see what was going on there. Something strange is going on in this video. It's as if a shadow is visible at the bottom of the stairs. Really mysterious, right? On another recording, it appears that an object is being moved at the bottom of the stairs. It was in the middle of the night and nobody was awake at the time. The family believes that it was the doing of an unseen entity. Could this be so? It is pretty odd though, whatever it was.